Okay, hi, welcome back. Thank you for choosing this video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And today I want to talk about the correct way and the wrong way to make friends. Because there's a right way and there's a wrong way to make friends. And this is going to determine whether you're going to be a leader or whether you're going to be a yes man and a sheep. Yeah. And depending on how you make friends, it's going to guide your life and guide uh, whether you have lots of problems or you have less problems. Yeah. So, what's the quick way to make friends? The quick way to make friends is not to follow what the majority of people are doing or what the cool crowd is to doing. The best way to make friends, yeah, is to go with your gut feeling, yeah. And if you're not ready for something, yeah, don't get involved with it, no matter if everyone else is doing it, yeah. So basically, when it comes to smoking cigarettes or weed or other taking other drugs, when it comes to having relationships with girls, or gets involved in getting involved in crime or getting involved in a gang, yeah, never judge whether you should do something if what the majority of people are doing. Because the majority of the crowd or the mandem, they will help, they will push you to do something wrong, whether it's like start smoking or um, taking drugs or start sleeping around with girls and so forth. Yeah. But when you're mash up in them things, yeah, or get in a gang, yeah, or do crime, but as soon as you're mash up in them things, they're gonna abandon you like straight away, instantly. Yeah. So the whole thing is the best thing for you to do, yeah, is basically just be yourself, yeah. When you go to, like I said, when you're on the ends, when you're in secondary school, when you're in college and so forth, yeah, follow what you believe to be right and what you believe to be wrong, yeah, and never judge, yeah, never judge whether you should do things on what the majority of other people are doing, yeah. And if you keep that, yeah, if you make your deciding your right and wrong, yeah, by what your gut feeling is, or what your instinct tells you, yeah, if you do it that way, yeah, then you're not gonna have lots of friends. I'm gonna be honest with you. You ain't gonna have lots of friends. You know what I'm saying? But what will happen is that the people that do become your friends are gonna become your friends because of your because the way you move, because you have principles, because you have morals, because you're not a yes man, because you're not a sheep. So how can I make this much clearer? If you're a person and when you're on the ends or you're in secondary school or college or university or whatever, and you only do what you believe is right and you only do what you believe is wrong, and you don't do what the majority of people just because the majority of people are doing it or because the cool crowd are doing it, yeah, then people you're gonna stand out to people that this person is not like everyone else, and this person isn't a sheep that follows the crowd. And then certain people will be drawn to you, yeah. And those people that will be drawn to you, yeah, will also be other people who are not yes men or sheep, because what they realize with you is that you're comfortable being on your own and you don't need to go along with what everyone else is doing, yeah. So the main point is this year is that the correct way to make friends is follow the way you've been raised, the way you've been taught, what you in your gut feelings, yeah, feel is right and wrong. If everyone is smoking, yeah, cigarettes, yeah, and you have no, and basically like you're okay, you're happy without smoking cigarettes or weed, yeah. Don't feel just because everyone is doing it, you have to do it. If all the men are sleeping around with different girls, yeah, yeah, and getting this girl pregnant and get that girl pregnant and raving and clubbing and sleeping with different girls, yeah, every weekend and this, that, and the other. Yeah. Always chatting up every girl they see, on the high street, they move to her and get her number. Yeah. Don't feel just because they are doing it, yeah, yeah, that I'm gonna do it because everyone else is doing it. Yeah. Same thing with crime or you know what I'm saying, or a gang. Yeah. Just because of the guys, yeah, the girls like the guys that are got a big rep and maybe stabbed a couple people or rob people and this, that, and the other, and they got a little name on the ends of this, that, and the other, and so forth. Yeah. Don't feel just because there's a couple men doing that, yeah, and they got big rep, yeah, and they're well known and stuff, that you have to do it as well. Yeah. So at the end of the day, just be yourself, yeah. If everyone else likes smoking cigarette and smoking weed, yeah, and this, that, and the other, and it doesn't appeal to you, yeah, don't feel you have to do it. Because if they're gonna mock you and diss you and call you a square or a dork or a goody two shoes because you won't join in with them, well, they're not your real friends anyway. So that's the right way to make friends. Be yourself, follow your gut feeling, and don't do what the majority of people are doing if it's not right, if it doesn't feel right in your heart and your gut. Okay. The wrong way to make friends, yeah, is wherever you go, yeah, wherever you go in on the ends or in school, secondary school, or in college, or even in uni, you're gonna have the quote unquote cool crowd, yeah? And the cool crowd, yeah, there's about, in a cool crowd, there might be like, how can I say, maybe 10 people, 15 people in a cool crowd, yeah? Like, or maybe sometimes there's more. But the point is this, in a cool crowd, yeah, even though there's about maybe 10, 15 people in that cool crowd, yeah, it's only 1, 2, or 3 people who actually direct that cool crowd. For example, if you're hanging out on the ends, yeah, or in secondary school, college, or whatever and so forth, when it's time to go somewhere, when it's time to smoke, or when it's time to build up a spliff or whatever, or when it's time to, I don't know, go to another place, yeah, even though there's lots of people in that group, it's only one person or another person or maybe another person that can say to the crowd, come, we're going this, we're going here, come, we're going here, come, we're going here. You know who those people are. If you're at school now, if you're at college now, if you're wherever it is on the ends now, you know who those people in a group of people who are the leaders, yeah? Because in the cool crowd, yeah, there's many people, but there's only 1, 2, or 3 leaders, and the rest of the people in the crowd are sheep. Bah, bah, bah. They just follow what them leaders say. So, like I'm saying, if it's on the ends, yeah, and they decide they're gonna go shop. Say you're hanging out on a council estate on the ends, like I said, or in the playground, what is it, after school, whatever. Yeah, someone's gonna say, let's go to the shops, or let's go to the bus stop, or let's go to the cinema. Yeah, but the thing is this, yeah. But the thing is this, is that those are the leaders of the group, and for you to become part of the cool crowd, yeah, you either have to do something immoral, yeah, or illegal. So what will happen is that, like I said, on the ends, yeah, to be part of the cool crowd, yeah, you might have to start smoking if you don't smoke, yeah, or you might have to start burning weed to hang around with them. Because for you to become part and accepted into the cool crowd, yeah, there's certain things you have to do, yeah. Like generally, you can't be a good guy, yeah, or a person who doesn't swear, or a person that isn't always chatting up girls, or you're a person who won't do bad things, yeah. You know, on to be be accepted into the cool crowd. Most of the time, you have to do things, yeah, that are wrong or illegal, yeah, to be part of the cool crowd, yeah. So, for example, in school, it might be, to be part of the cool crowd. The cool crowd, you have to bunk school or smoke when you should be smoking at the back of the playground, or smoke after school, or I don't know, or what I'm saying, bully someone. It's different. It's different from the things that you have to do wrong. Will differ from the ends to the school to the college and stuff like that. But it's all the same things. Either it's immoral, yeah, or it's illegal, yeah. So the whole thing is, that's the second way you can make friends. The second way you can make friends is by basically being a sheep, yeah, and being a clown and being a yes man, yeah. So and for you to get entered into the cool crowd, like I said, you're gonna have to compromise yourself. You're gonna have to compromise your morals, your gut feelings, and things you think is right or wrong. Yeah. So you're gonna end up smoking cigarettes. You're gonna end up smoking weed. You're gonna end up having to do something with like girls and stuff like that. If when you're not ready for it, you're going to have to start maybe stealing certain things or bullying certain people and so forth. You know, so that's another way you can make friends. But the thing is, even when you do these things, and even when you compromise yourself and you humiliate yourself, or you do bad things which you know within yourself is wrong, yeah. Even when you do these things, yeah, when you're accepted into the cool crowd, you're just like a bottom level person. You're like a lemming. You're like a servant. Yeah, you're in the cool crowd. You can hang around with us, but you don't have no power. You can't tell us when we're gonna go smoke. You can't tell us when we're gonna go, have smoke a spliff. You can't tell us when we're gonna go to the shops. Like, yeah, you're part of the cool crowd. You're part of the cool crowd, but the vast majority, the cool crowd, yeah. The cool crowd has two ranks. Yeah, it has two ranks. Yeah, it has the leaders, which is only 1, 2, or 3 people. Yeah, and the rest are just minions. They're just minions. They're just pawns. You know, they're just pawns. Like basically, yes, man. And servants. And so forth. So, like I said, there's 2 ways you can make friends. Yeah, the way where you're at first you're by yourself. Yeah, and you only follow and do what you believe is right, and what you stay away from what you believe is wrong. And I'm saying you don't need lots of people, yeah, to agree with you and so forth. And you live by your morals and principle, and slowly, yeah, people will start being drawn towards you because they see you're not a yes man, you're not a sheep. You're an independent person. Most people might like football and you like something else, or most people not football, because there's nothing wrong with football, but I mean, like, most people might like smoking. Most people be smoking cigarettes and weed, and you don't feel you have to do it. Most people might have to be, bunk school to be part of the cool crowd, but you don't have to do that. Most people, if you're into books and you're into reading and you're into doing well in class, yeah, you're proud of it and you don't care what people think. Yeah, that way, when you live your life just that way, people are drawn towards you. Yeah, and they befriend you and become friends with you. Yeah, and those people are not yes men either, because they see something in you that you're a strong individual, and then they will become your friends, and you'll have a few friends. You won't have as much friends as the popular people and other people and so forth, but the friends that you do have, yeah, are real, and you're real with them.